Hi, today I will show you how easy it is to create context element in Higson. Let's get into it. Let's start by saying what is context. Context is the structure of the input data to be sent to Higson. The creation of this data structure enables Higson to understand the data received from external application. Please remember that context is related to the profile, so we need to have a profile selected. For the purpose of this tutorial, I created profile training. Now, when the profile is selected, we can go to the tab Context. In this screen, we can see the list of all types. So far, our context has default element named root, and it is labeled as root. This element is mandatory and we are not able to delete it. Here is the hint that root cannot be deleted. Now let's create new type. To create new type, we need to click on Add New Type button. The first step is naming our type. Let's name it Type 1. To proceed, we need to click on the next button, which will lead us to a description. We can fill description if needed, but this step is optional, so we can click on the next button to proceed. The last step is creating attributes. To create attribute, we need to click on Add New Attribute. Now we can fill the name of the attribute. Let's call it Attribute 1. Now we can choose the type. Let's say that this attribute is for text values. So I will choose string. We can select multi-value checkbox if we expect that more values than one will come for this attribute. And we can fill the description. Now let's click Save. And we can see that the type 1 is visible on the list of types. When we click on it, we can see the details and the list of attributes which we created for this type. We can click Edit button and edit existing attribute, or we can add new attribute. In this screen, there are additional fields related to GMO. GMO table name, GMO persistent, and GMO column name. GMO is a persistence engine that allows us to cache the information provided on the context. So we only complete the GMO fields when we want to use this engine. Let's close this window by clicking Cancel. And let's take a look on the list of types. On our list of types, there are two types, root and type 1. But those types are not related to each other. Let's try to relate them. To do so, let's click on the root to go to the root details window and turn on Edit mode. I will add new attribute for the root type. I will call it type 1. Now let's expand the drop-down list of the type field. On this list, there are typical data types like string, integer, number, date. But when we scroll down, there is also type 1, which we created. Let's choose this one and click Save Changes. At this point, we have created a multi-level context structure where there are master types and subtypes. The master type is the root and the subtype is type 1. That will be all for this tutorial. Thank you for your attention. To learn more about how to use Higson, take a look at other tutorials available on our website.